Tigers certainly trending in the right direction, and a key piece to helping make that happen is this guy right here, Matt Vierling. Matt, thank you for taking the time to join us tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
You guys have won 23 of your last 33 games. Just how much momentum do you feel this team has right now, especially at the tail end of the year where you guys are trying to earn a wild card spot?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is we really haven't, put pressure on ourselves or really even tried to do it. It kind of just happened organically. We won some series, put together some series wins, and then, kind of found ourselves in a good spot. And, we got a bunch of young guys, we're a really young team, but we're playing with a ton of energy. We believe we can win, and our pitching's been great as well. So it's just kind of, a bunch of things going well right now, and we're looking to keep it going and really just keep it day to day, not focus on, we all see what's going on, but just try to focus on the day to day. And you're right, we have a ton of momentum and we're just trying to keep it going.
I was looking back at the end of July and I looked it up, and the playoff predictor had you guys with a 1% chance to make the postseason. But now in the middle of September, you guys are 1.5 games out of a postseason spot right now. What was the catalyst? What was the change for you guys that kind of lit the fuse to this run that you're on right now?
I don't really know if you can point to one specific thing. I felt like more than anything, though, really just the young guys coming up with some energy, and then kind of just putting together some series wins. I don't really know if it's one specific thing, but we kind of just found ourselves playing good baseball at the right time. And I really feel like that means a lot. You could put together a great season, but you got to play good baseball when it counts. And for right now, we're playing baseball really well, and we're playing our game, and it really counts right now.
You had quite a birthday on Monday, by the way.
Yeah.
That game right there, I mean, you guys, there's a grand slam from Bobby Witt at the beginning of the game. You guys are down 5-1, and people are thinking, okay, what is this going to mean for the future? But then you guys swarm back, tie the game, and you get the game-winning RBI in that one. Is that game kind of, in a nutshell, what this team has been able to accomplish over the last month and a half or so?
Completely. I think you're 100% right. I feel like last night's game was kind of a microcosm of how we've been playing. No matter what the lead is, we feel like we have a chance. I really felt like when Bobby hit that home run, that grand slam, obviously kind of a tough blow for us, but I don't think, if you asked anybody on our team, I don't think anybody thought we were out of it. I mean, we knew we were going to put together some good at-bats. Lugo's a tough pitcher, but we were able to get his pitch count up, work at-bats against him, scratch a couple runs across. Colt gets a big swing, and, I mean, we're right back in the game, 5-4 game right there. So I don't think any one of us on the team thought the game was over. And, yeah, I think that last night was a good example of how we've been playing baseball. And really the whole year we've kind of played with kind of that chip on our shoulder a little bit, and that we always play hard, and I feel like that allows us to stay in games. So we never give in, and last night was a good example of it.
That swing was probably one of, if not your biggest one this year. But you look across the board at your stats, you have career highs in hits, RBI, home runs, you name it, you're right up there for yourself throughout your career. What has this year meant to you, and how gratifying has this year been for you personally to be able to put together the season that you have had individually, but also as a team to see where you guys are right now?
Yeah, I mean, on the individual note, I think that, I put in a lot of hard work this past off season, and honestly, over the past couple seasons in the big leagues, just trying to learn, how to succeed and how to put together good at-bats, hit for some power, be aggressive at the plate and on the bases, and get better at defense too with, AJ kind of put me in different positions, trying to learn those and be better at those. So on an individual note, I've been really happy with how it's gone this year. Obviously look to build on this year for next year, but just being able to put together this year and help the team out in the best way I possibly can really means a lot, especially with how we're playing right now. I really want to keep it going and keep building on what I've done to just help the team. My whole focus right now is on the team and winning baseball games. If that comes, whatever I got to do to make that happen, I'm down. I think I speak for a lot of guys on the team where, we want the team to win more than anything right now. So whatever it takes, sacrifices on an individual level or whatever it is, we're all in for that. So, and I know I'm all in for it. So yeah, the individual stuff is great, but whatever I got to do to help the team win, especially down this last couple weeks of the season, is my main focus.
I was in the clubhouse the other day and I was asking some of the guys, I was like, nobody's really been in this position before, fighting for a postseason spot. And Riley Green pointed and said, well, Matt Vierling has. You were with the Phillies team that made it to the World Series. And you mentioned just how young this team is. You're kind of the oldest, the elder member of the team at 28 years old, which is crazy to think about. But how much have you used your experiences in the past to help fuel this team? What are you telling them to get them ready for what could potentially be here over the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, I don't think, I just do it. I'm not the biggest vocal leader, I'd say. I really like to lead by example, or at least just play hard. And, hopefully other guys on the team, I know they take care of themselves and they play hard. But no, I mean, I haven't told them a ton. We're really just playing, and we're playing good baseball. When certain situations come up, the one thing I have said a little bit is just the little things matter. It could be the third inning, and that could be the winning run in the third inning. You just never know, or if an error happens, that could be the difference, early in the game. So it's just one thing I have said is just like focus on the little things to some of the guys, but really I haven't said a ton. I mean, these guys have just been great. The young guys coming up, they've just come up here and been free and easy and played, just played loose. And it's been so huge for us as a team to get guys up here and to have almost no fear and just play and have fun. So I haven't said a ton, but I have been in this position before, and I do love what I'm seeing from the team.
And you guys have given yourselves a chance, and that's all you can ask for a baseball team playing in mid to late September. Over the final 2 weeks, I mean, the postseason is a place this team has not been in a very long time. What would it mean to you, to this entire team, to take this Tigers franchise back to the postseason?
It would mean everything. At least I go back to when I was in Philly. We haven't made the postseason in 11 years, and just to see how that city reacted to us making the postseason, I can't even imagine what Detroit would be like. Being able to make it to the postseason, Detroit has such great fans. Get to see how excited. I mean, you saw it with the Lions last year, how excited the city got. We would love to do that, and we're doing everything we possibly can to do that. And I know that every guy in that locker room, that's all we want, is to get there. So, we're just taking it day by day. We're going to keep playing our game, playing aggressive, playing hard, and not look too much on the future. We all see it, but we're just going to focus on the day to day. But yeah, it would mean absolutely everything to everybody in that locker room.
Well, starts against the Royals again tonight, another division rival. Matt Vierling, appreciate the time tonight.
Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.